Once upon a time, in a lush green jungle, there lived a friendly and cheerful white rabbit named Baby Bunny. His strikingly beautiful eyes and smile, bright as moonlight, made him a beloved figure among his friends. One day, the morning sun streamed gently through the window of Baby Bunny's cozy burrow. Instead of filling the room with warmth and excitement, it only heightened Baby Bunny's nerves. Today was the big day, the first day of school. As Baby Bunny snuggled deeper under his blanket, he imagined all sorts of things going wrong. What if the teacher didn't like him? What if he forgot his pencils or got lost on the way to class? What if no one wanted to be his friend? These thoughts buzzed around his mind like busy little bees, and he couldn't seem to shake them away. "Sweetie, it's time to get up," his mother called from the kitchen, her voice warm and cheerful. She had been preparing for Baby Bunny's first day for weeks, making sure he had his backpack, pencils, notebooks, and even a brand new lunchbox with colorful carrots printed all over it. But despite all the preparation, Baby Bunny just wasn't ready. "Mom, do I really have to go to school today?" Baby Bunny asked, his voice muffled as he pulled the blanket over his ears. "I think I'll just stay home and play." His mother walked into the room with a soft smile, sitting on the edge of his bed. "I know you're nervous, honey," she said, brushing his fluffy fur back from his forehead. "But school is going to be fun. You'll learn new things, make new friends, and have all kinds of adventures." Everyone feels a little worried on their first day. But what if I don't know where to sit? Or what if I say something silly and everyone laughs at me? Baby Bunny's little nose twitched with anxiety. His mother chuckled softly. "You'll find your way. And as for saying something silly, well, that happens to everyone. You'll laugh about it, and so will your friends." Friends. Baby Bunny hadn't even thought about his friends Tano, Kavi, and Hira. They were all starting school today too. Maybe they were feeling just as nervous as he was. The thought gave him a little spark of hope. Still, the knot of worry in his stomach didn't go away as he slowly got out of bed and began getting ready for the day. He carefully packed his school bag, double-checking every pencil, eraser, and notebook, even though his mother had already done the same the night before. He looked at his reflection in the mirror, adjusting the straps of his backpack and trying to take deep breaths like his father had taught him. Finally, with a quick hug from his mom and a kiss on the forehead, Baby Bunny hopped out the door, heading towards school. The path to the schoolhouse wasn't very long, but today it seemed to stretch on forever. Every hop felt heavier than the last, and his mind kept racing back to all the things that could go wrong. As he neared the school, Baby Bunny spotted a familiar figure sitting on a tree stump just ahead. It was Tano, his best friend, and by the look on his face, Tano wasn't feeling any better about today either. His long ears drooped, and his usually energetic hopping was replaced by slow, hesitant steps. "Tano," Baby Bunny called out, hopping up to his friend. "Are you okay?" Tano looked up, relieved to see Baby Bunny. "I'm not sure," he admitted. "I've been thinking about all the stuff that could go wrong today. What if I trip over my feet in front of everyone? Or what if I can't find the classroom?" Baby Bunny's heart gave a little flutter of recognition. "I've been thinking the same thing," he said, his voice filled with relief. "I was so nervous this morning, I almost didn't want to leave my bed." Tano's eyes widened. "Really? I thought it was just me." Before they could say anything more, they heard a soft voice behind them. You guys too? It was Cavi, another of their friends, who had quietly approached while dragging his feet along the path. He had a worried look on his face, clutching his lunchbox tightly. I've been thinking about it all morning, Cavi confessed. What if I forget everything I learned before? Or worse, what if I don't make any friends? Baby Bunny and Tano exchanged glances, realizing that Cavi had been feeling the same fears they had. Maybe, just maybe, they weren't so alone after all. Just as they were about to say something comforting, a sudden voice chimed in. You're all worried too? Thank goodness. I thought I was the only one. It was Hera, the last of their little group, hopping up with her trademark bounce. She usually was full of energy and excitement, but today, there was a slight tremble in her hop. I've been worrying about messing up my words or getting lost in the school building, Hera said, her big, brown eyes wide with concern. What if no one wants to talk to me? The four friends stood in silence for a moment, each realizing that they were all feeling the exact same things. Baby Bunny looked at his friends, each of them filled with their own fears and doubts, and felt something strange happening inside him. The knot in his stomach didn't seem so tight anymore. Well, Baby Bunny said slowly, I guess we're all nervous. But maybe that's not so bad. We're in this together, right? Tano nodded, smiling just a little. Yeah, together. Cavi took a deep breath, his grip on his lunchbox loosening. If we stick together, it won't be so scary. Hera gave a hop of agreement. And if something goes wrong, we'll be there for each other. Suddenly, the schoolhouse didn't seem as big and intimidating anymore. With each other's support, they felt a bit more confident about the day ahead. They shared a group hug, each of them feeling the warmth and comfort of friendship replacing their anxiety. As they entered the schoolyard together, Baby Bunny felt his heart lightening with each step. The other animals were bustling around, finding their way into the classroom. Some were excited, some looked as nervous as they had been just moments ago. But now, Baby Bunny had his friends by his side, and that made all the difference. Inside the classroom, they found their seats, still a little unsure but feeling much better than before. Their teacher, Mrs. Owl, was kind and welcoming, her large eyes twinkling with warmth as she introduced herself. Good morning, class, she said in a voice that was both calm and cheerful. I'm so happy to see all of your bright faces today. We're going to have a wonderful day filled with learning, laughter, and lots of fun. As the day went on, Baby Bunny found himself enjoying the lessons more than he expected. They learned about colors, shapes, and even sang a song together. There were moments when he stumbled over a word or forgot an answer, but every time, his friends were there to cheer him on or help him through. And when one of them made a mistake, they all shared a laugh together, realizing that it wasn't so scary after all. During lunch, the four friends sat together under the big oak tree, chatting about the morning's adventures. Tano had spilled his water, but no one minded. Cavi had forgotten his lunch, so they all shared their snacks. Hera had been shy to speak up in class at first, but by the end of the day, she was raising her paw high with excitement. By the time the school bell rang, signaling the end of the first day, Baby Bunny realized that what he had been most afraid of, being alone or making mistakes, wasn't as bad as he had imagined. He had his friends, and together, they had turned the day into a fun adventure. As they hopped home, Baby Bunny felt proud of himself and his friends. They had faced their fears together and come out stronger because of it. He had learned something important today, something that wasn't in any textbook or lesson. It's okay to be nervous, Baby Bunny said with a smile, especially when you have friends by your side. Tano, Kavi, and Hira nodded in agreement, their laughter echoing through the trees as they made their way back home. And with that, Baby Bunny knew that tomorrow, and every school day after, would be an adventure he could look forward to, as long as he had his friends beside him.